What's up? Dr. Swole here, MD, bodybuilder, back with another video in my Basics of Dieting series. In this video, I'm going to be going over 3 diet hacks that bodybuilders use to help them lose weight. Now, in my first 2 videos of this series, we talked about what kind of caloric deficit you should be aiming for and how to create that deficit in your daily life. I'll make it clear that creating a calorie deficit is mandatory for losing weight. If you're not in a deficit, you're not going to lose fat. Losing weight is hard. If you're in a caloric deficit, it's going to be tough. And these strategies are not going to cure your hunger, but they can help and make the process more bearable. So let's jump right into our first trick. First, I like to fill up on plain vegetables. And in my last video, we talked about how a plain vegetable is basically one that doesn't have any added sugar or fat. Examples of this would be fresh, boiled, or steamed vegetables. The thing about vegetables is that they contain a lot of fiber, which fills you up, but don't have a lot of calories. Of course, I would remind you that there is some caloric content in vegetables, generally about 6 to 8 grams of carbohydrate per 100 grams. I usually don't track my vegetable intake and let myself eat as much as I need to feel full, and that works for the most part as long as you're not eating astronomical amounts. I personally like to have a lot of fresh vegetables when I'm cutting, since they're portable and don't take much preparation. My personal favorites are grape tomatoes, baby carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, and cucumber. Grocery stores often have them pre-washed, and you can just put them into Ziploc bags and eat them when you're in the car, commuting, or doing some work. All right, diet hack number 2, diet pop. Now, diet pop is really good for fighting hunger for 2 main reasons. 1, it distends your stomach and helps you feel fuller. This happens through simply filling your stomach, and furthermore, I've found that the carbonation in diet soda also helps with this. The next reason is that diet soda can satisfy sweet cravings. This is a big thing in prep since a lot of people have sweet tooths. I myself usually don't crave sweets in the off season, but when I'm dieting, I start to. So it can be really nice to have as a treat. In terms of artificial sweeteners, my stance is use in moderation is safe. So my recommendation for diet pop is max 2 cans a day. I've heard stories of people drinking up to 6 liters per day on contest prep, and that's probably not ideal. Diet hack number 3, chewing gum. Now, this is one of my favorites, and it works for 2 reasons. First of all, it gives your jaws something to chew, and you feel like you're almost eating something. Second of all, again, it satisfies that sweet craving. My recommendation for chewing gum is not more than 1 pack per day. Now, how do we implement these diet tricks in the real world? In terms of the vegetables, I'll usually add some onto every meal, and if I'm hungry in the middle of the night or right in between meals, I'll use it as a snack. Now, in terms of the diet pop and gum, these don't replace a meal, but they can tide you over to the next meal if you're getting hungry and you don't have a meal scheduled for another hour or so. The other way to use them is to pop a piece of gum or drink some diet soda at the end of a meal if you finish your portion and you're still ravenous. Now, I'll remind you that these tricks don't make dieting easy. Being in a caloric deficit and losing fat is hard, but hopefully incorporating them into your daily routine will make the process a little bit more bearable. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment. Let me know what diet tricks you like to use. See you next time.